Hey everyone, welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're taking an objective, deep dive into a product that's been making some serious waves in the digital publishing space. It's called the Big Book of 500 Puzzle Coloring Prompts. We're going to break down the claims, look at the real costs, and examine the actual output to evaluate if this is the ultimate AI workflow solution for creators or just another $9 impulse buy.
Here's our roadmap for today. We're going to cover the KDP publishing opportunity, the AI generation problem, the 500 prompt solution, the 3-step workflow, costs and upsells, and finally, the final verdict. Let's jump right in.
Section 1. The KDP publishing opportunity. We're talking market scale and demand here. To really get why a tool like this even exists, you've got to look at the sheer scale of the market. I mean, the coloring book niche alone is projected to hit an $11.2 billion market size by the year 2030. That is a massive, growing global industry. And these numbers, they highlight a massive, proven buyer demand right now on platforms like Amazon, KDP, and Etsy. We're talking about over 240,000 monthly searches for kids' activity books, plus a highly consistent year-round demand. People are literally searching for this stuff every single day.
Now this creates what we call an opportunity gap. See, a standard generic coloring book usually retails for about $6.99. But if you just add a simple puzzle element, the perceived value shoots up, allowing for a retail price closer to 13 or 14 bucks. You are nearly doubling your potential revenue for pretty much the exact same publishing effort. Not bad, right?
All right, moving on to Section 2, the AI generation problem, or what I like to call the quality roadblock.
But here's the catch. Actually producing these books presents a pretty big roadblock. If you use basic, generic AI prompts, you usually end up with these messy, unprintable gray lines that are, quite frankly, completely unsellable. But on the flip side, engineered prompts create clean, high-contrast, black and white art that printers actually require. The difference is literally night and day.
Which brings us to Section 3, the 500 prompt solution, a blueprint for quality.
Overcoming that frustrating quality gap is exactly what the Big Book of 500 Puzzle Coloring Prompts claims to solve. Instead of just blindly guessing, it gives you the architectural blueprints for the AI to instantly whip up complex layouts, like this awesome Wilderness Watchers page.
The product is explicitly designed to guarantee those sharp, high-contrast lines you see in this fairy forest example. Plus, the source notes it comes pre-formatted for a standard KDP interior, which is a huge time saver when it comes to manual editing.
It also really highlights the sheer variety of activities you can pull off. With layouts like this railway ride hidden object puzzle, you can create multi-layered activity pages without having to hire an expensive illustrator to draw every single detail from scratch. So why does this actually work? Well, we need to define engineered prompts. These are precise text inputs that feed the AI the exact structural instructions it needs. According to the creators, they've been tested through thousands of variations to make absolutely sure you get consistent, print-ready results. Okay, Section 4, the 3-step workflow for streamlined publishing. So how do you actually use this vault of prompts in practice? Well, the workflow is stripped all the way down to 3 really simple steps. Step 1, copy a tested prompt. Step 2, paste it into ChatGPT Plus using DALL-E 3. And Step 3, publish by downloading the high-res image. It completely removes that traditional design bottleneck from your plate. Now let's talk numbers in Section 5, costs and upsells, the financial reality.
Let's take an objective look at the economics here. The old-school method of hiring an illustrator and paying for design software, that can easily cost you over $1,500 per book. Ouch. By contrast, the source highlights that this prompt pack only requires a $9 one-time fee.
But, we've got to look at the complete picture. While the front end does include a full commercial private label rights license, you absolutely have to factor in that it requires an ongoing $20 monthly ChatGPT Plus subscription to actually use the DALL-E 3 tool. Plus, there are some optional upsells in the funnel for $5 and $19 if you want to expand your prompts. Finally, we arrive at Section 6, the final verdict, our independent evaluation. We have to ask the ultimate question. Does this system actually give publishers a genuine edge, or is it just another overhyped digital toolkit that's going to gather dust on your hard drive? Is it truly worth the $9 impulse buy? Looking at the balance, reviewers point out some very distinct pros and cons. On the plus side, it's an incredibly low entry risk at just $9. Commercial rights are included, and the workflow is super simple. But on the downside, you still need that monthly AI subscription. And let's be real, these prompts don't run your business for you. You still have to format, create covers, and actually market the books yourself.
Ultimately, the independent reviews give it an objective 4 out of 5 stars. The general consensus is that the 30-day guarantee makes it a really low-risk starting point. It definitely generates the artwork as promised, but the actual publishing mechanics, well, those are left entirely up to you. The reality is, this tool gives you the power to rapidly generate complex, sellable puzzle pages like this sports silliness example. But that output only turns into actual revenue if you are willing to put in the legwork to assemble, list, and properly publish them.
The structured blueprint for faster creation is clearly all right here. But the real question is, will you seize this AI opportunity gap to start building your own publishing empire before the niche becomes fully saturated? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, keep building, and I will see you on the next one.